Happy Christmas, you guys! I present you the holy tier list. That's, you can see right over here. As you can see, starting from the worst plant zombie in universe to the possibly the most aggressive plants and zombies in the world Battlegrounds. This tier list, yep, as you guessed, I have tested each class, I have played with it, I had my experience with it. So, all you see here might 10% be, let's say, true, because sometimes it might change. I'm not sure if classes will all be the same always, so yeah, we'll see. But right now what you see here, it's 10% out of me, and this tier list is basically based on, so let me just this tier list is based on plants and zombies that are completely out of control if you play with them properly. They can prove 10% impossible to counter. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that, and they are the strongest classes in the world Battlegrounds, especially basic zombie and bench shooter. And I'll tell you exactly why, don't you worry. We'll stop at each class and I'll explain why that one deserves its place and why that one does not. Okay, so let's begin. They're starting off with the worst in plant zombie universe. We have Monster Grass and Caltrop zombie. Okay, first let's begin with Goop Spitter. We have on second place Goop Spitter, on last place I mean. The worst in plant zombie universe, Goop Spitter. So, if you tried out Goop Spitter during this update, you're gonna see that it's a broken class. Nothing else to say about it. You spawn as it, you spawn dead, motherfucker. You just straight up spawn dead. The worst in the plant zombie universe. But when it's gonna get fixed, trust me, it's gonna get placed probably near Goop zombie over here in slightly accurate and lucky. But until then, it can stay right down there. And first place we got Monster Grass and Caltrop zombie, which compared to Goop Spitter, they can at least be used. Or at least we can say they can be used. And why I'm saying that? Because, my god, if you've ever tried Monster Grass and Caltrop zombie, they are not good. They are just, they suck. They're the worst. They don't do any damage at all. They miss their target. They only shoot a damn Caltrop at their freaking, that's all they do all day. Pew, pew, chew, chew in front of the plant or zombie. That's all, and it doesn't even do that much damage. Plus they have that one more thing that they can place Caltrops or spike weeds. That's about it. And their HP, yeah, their HP last, let's just say, but, and they also have some health regen in there, but overall they're not able to withstand nearly nobody. They just die. Alright, they're not good. Even the sniper ones can withstand them. Alright, now let's move on to the next section, Lame Ducks. This is the next section. Lame Ducks! Yeah, I know. This is pretty fun name, isn't it? Well, these are the Lame Ducks. The sniper classes, just look at them. Freaking look at them to see how lame they look right now. Fucking, don't they remind you of just some sitting ducks in the water, or lame ducks, if you wanna call them like that? Okay, so let me explain you why they are lame ducks. You may be like, but they do quite some damage whenever you aim for someone, because they're snipers, so snipers, you know, they pretty much can get someone one-shot kill. Nope, there's not that issue anymore. There's nothing about them at all, you guys. They're just there for showcase. You might think they do a lot of damage, but you have to struggle to aim with this thing. You have to struggle, and most of the times you'll end up dying. You'll probably not get even one single kill from a distance. You know why? Because this class is just not what it used to be before. Yeah, it had times it used to be very OP, but even if you're one of these guys that likes camping with a sniper from long distance, then I have to disappoint you. It's not working out anymore like that. Nope. It's not working out. These guys die to pretty much any class that it's above them, sadly. If you use them wisely, you could get a few kills from long distance, but as I mentioned, it is really hard to aim, and some chances are, like you saw, the sniper might even get broken. Yeah, I really don't like them. I dislike them a lot, and don't tell me to place them higher. They deserve right to be there right where they are right now. So let's go to cute noobs. Cute noobs, yeah, as you can see they're all very cute. They have an idea or not what to do. They just follow you around kinda and jump around, walk around, maybe sometimes with no care in the world even. Okay. And starting off with Spider Spore and Gadget Zombie in the third place. Woo-hoo! These guys are worse than mostly you saw. And the thing is, they can grapple you away. They can actually, if you're a player or a zombie, the Gadget Zombie or Spider Spore can grapple your teammates or your enemies. Well, if they grapple the enemies a bit more better, but they're just some cute noobs. They don't do much damage. They just have 150 HP, or if I'm not mistaken. They have a little shield there that you can use by pressing E, but overall they get countered even by Star Ninja and Star Spore and by a lot of classes above. They don't... They can be really sneaky, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Second place we got Star Spore and Star Ninja. So Star Spore and Star Ninja, as you can probably see, they do kinda what Spider Spore and Gadget Zombie do. And if I'm to remember correctly, you can die quite easily with both of them. They don't do that much damage, like I've said they do. You get into someone's face, okay, press Q and it kinda works, it does some damage. But they're just so cute, I swear to God. They're... Oh, look how cute they are, damn it! They're so cute! And even if you confront them, they're no challenge at all, they're just easily to kill. They don't play the objective, they they just try to be sneaky, okay? Let's just say, I have my reasons why I praise them there. And, you know, their potential is very downgrade, it's not good enough. And the first place you got Daisy and Medic Zombie. I present you the one and only plant that sometimes doesn't even heal your teammates. Okay, never mind. That's not the trouble anymore, but even if when they do heal your teammates, they get latched onto you. That's Daisy and Medic Zombie for you, and they can be pretty useful. But if you're asking them, oh, please give me a hand here and attack the guy in front, don't just stay there and cower away while you're giving me HP. Okay, well, at least they're giving you HP. But if that's what they're doing, then just don't tell me they deserve higher tiers. No, they're cute as heck. You're just gonna look at the Daisy, just latching onto healing you all the time, and hey, there's a sunflower tiny pot over there, yeah, smile, just smile at you. But it does not have any purpose in doing damage whatsoever. Most of the times you'll see a healer just stay there and not shoot at you, and sometimes they can shoot at you too. I'm not saying they're all like that now, but majority are just cute noobs. So there you go, we got first place, second place, third place. Okay, moving on to the Inaccurate or Sluggish. We got in second place, last place, Rich Zombie and Bomb Squad. Over the years, over the passing fucking years in time, I have came to the point where Rich Zombie and Bomb Squad are actually just for nothing. They just suck. They serve no more purpose in their rich fucking life. Their blasters don't do enough damage. Their grenade, whenever you throw it, there's a chance it knocks you freaking back. It knocks you onto the ground like you saw earlier. We had this issue before, and their aim is totally off. If you're trying to aim for a plant, you might aim upwards or downwards or in the right section or in the left section. So definitely the aim is a bit messed up for them too. Not to mention they cannot aim, but they just seem like they lost all their purpose. They just lost their purpose with this update. Their grenade ain't useful anymore unless you just get into their faces with a grenade. But since they have 200 HP, everyone can just shoot at you and finish you off quite easily. Inaccurate and Sluggish. So I can say they're sluggish. They're not always sluggish, but inaccurate, they're very, very inaccurate. And it's also hard to toss a bomb. Sometimes he doesn't even toss it in the direction you want. He just tosses it in the wrong fucking direction. Oh my god. If Hoshpop doesn't do something about them, they'll always be stuck over there, I'm telling you. Barrier Shield, Zombie and Coco Wall. Better than Rich Zombie and Bomb Squad, believe me or not. They've now got their, let's say, their wall that can protect you and your teammates. And basically, if you stand behind one of their walls, well, if you're a zombie, stay behind the Barrier Shield zombie. And if you're the plant, stay behind Coco Wall's shield. You know they have that iffy shield that can last, and after it doesn't last anymore, it breaks after plants or zombies shoot at it for some time. It has like 1000 HP or even more, I don't know. 1000 HP, let's say. And when it gets broken, they cannot shield you anymore. But as you can see, their very much purpose is for shielding you. And one more purpose, they have their laser gun, which sounds like and looks like Gravedigger zombie on drugs. But yeah, that's how they shoot, and their damage is for about 20 damage per hit, or that's for about the size of it. And they are really good at a lot of things. If you are surrounded by a few of them, chances are that you'll be quite protected by these guys. You can even take cover behind them, but most of the time I like this guy because I can just literally, you saw me sometimes, I was trying to take cover behind them while shooting at the enemies. And it worked okay. But talking about it, it's still not up to my expectations. They're still inaccurate or sluggish. They do some damage, but they are sluggish. They're not always inaccurate, but they're sluggish. So Rich Zombie and Bomb Squad are inaccurate, and Barrier Shield Zombie and Coco Wall are sluggish. Take it like that. Now we move on to Slightly Accurate and Lucky. So in this section we have Group Zombie in the last place. Like I said, if Group Splitter wasn't broken during this update and you could use him at all, then he would be placed next to Group Zombie, but sadly I couldn't do it. Slightly Accurate and Lucky, 3rd place. Group Zombie is actually 3rd place. You know, the group trap has always been a miracle to just hit the plant right where it hurts, down onto the ground, and so it's just stuck with the face onto the ground and it cannot move, and you can just shoot and you can just stomp on it, shoot on it all you want, because that's what Group Zombie does. Groups them down to ground and then just jumps on them and shoots them to death. It still has its uses, and I appreciate the fact that Hoshpop actually made his tools look more efficient. His gun still shoots the same. He has also gained a small shield and makes him more, much more protected against attacks because he gains that armor. So yeah, he is 3rd place. He's pretty slippery. He can nail you down to the ground whenever you don't expect it, so yeah. Allowing it for an easy kill, I guess. For Group Zombie, I guess. There you go. Second place we got Melon, Mortar and Melon Farmer. Originally they've been on Cute Noobs, but during further playthrough and just assumptions and, you know, level of power, what can I say, and potential, they've been gradually getting closer to Winter Melon Mortar and Winter Melon Farmer. The reason why they're not even a bit just, you know, they're just behind them, because they shoot melons, they don't have the slowdown ability like they do. And sometimes the slowdown ability allows you to hit the target twice with, let's say, 2 melons tossed, because they can move slow and they can hardly dodge. But with Melon Mortar and Melon Farmer Zombie, you can imagine to hit someone, but then they can easily dodge your other attacks, so makes them quite inaccurate. However, they're more accurate than what we have over there, because the Melon of the splash damage, you know, sometimes you really be taken off by surprise if you're not careful. And the first spot we got Calamity Spore. First place we got Calamity Spore and Road Demolition Zombie. Compared to Consolger and Blue Stinger, you are all gonna be disappointed about them. Their rockets have gone way worse than we ever were. I agree that if you get close to someone and shoot a rocket and then explode into them, allows you for a sneaky surprise attack, which should have made me placed on. I placed them originally on quick witted and maybe unpredictable just because of their explosion, and if they get behind you they're pretty unpredictable and you can just die like that because of them. It happened to me one time or two times, I guess. I got really surprised by the Road Demolition Zombie with his explosion. But yeah, they are just slightly accurate and lucky. You're gonna be very lucky to aim that rocket. Just gonna tell you, it's not that. It didn't suffer. It doesn't even do much damage with the rockets anymore. Even Consolger and Blue Stinger do more damage from what I've witnessed. Their explosive tool is okay. You can still get into someone's face and surprise them. So let's just say they are getting closer to quick-witted and maybe unpredictable, but for now they can stay right over there because of their HP. Their HP can go down pretty fast if you're not careful, because they have a big hitbox first of all, especially Calamity Spore. So now we have quick-witted and maybe unpredictable. This is the middle range for middle classes that have made it on. So they are not too good but not too bad either. But overall, as you can see, they are over there. Yeah, they're located in the very middle. So let's see, first place, second place, third place. We got fourth place, Consolger, Zombie and Blue Stinger. They can shoot 4 rockets compared to Calamity Spore and Road Demolition Zombie. And 4 rockets means you know, you can shoot more rockets than your enemy. And like they do, they have that high bounce tool which lets you bounce, I guess. Yeah, what can I say about them? The damage they do, it manages to surprise. What they used to be before, they wouldn't do as much damage as they do in this update. So watch out, sometimes you might get into one of their faces and you might be like, you might take a rocket to the face and be like, oh what the fuck, look how much damage, no way bro, he just killed me in 2 rockets. That's how easily they can kill you. If you're playing as a Hyper Beam, you'd realize it only takes for about 2 rockets to finish you off. Yep. So Consolger, Zombie and Blue Stinger have definitely got a damage buff and they become much faster. They can dodge attacks pretty good. Yeah. Lucky them, right? But they can stay right there. They just advanced a bit forward because of the damage buff. We can tell it like that. Now third place, you got DJ Zombie and Helicopter Leaf. Yes. They are very unpredictable, as you can probably tell. Or for me they're not, but for some people they might be unpredictable because they keep blowing you away. And Helicopter Leaf blows you away much easier than DJ Zombie. But yeah, they can both now blow you away, so they're both pretty similar to each other. Nothing else to say, they're just that they can be pretty unpredictable. Second place we got Pumpkin Zombie and Pumpkin. Okay. I used to love those classes. I used to love them. Pumpkin Zombie and Pumpkin used to always be on Supreme Leaders. What happened all of a sudden? What went all down and wrong? Well, let me tell you what freaking went wrong. HushPop decided to just increase their shield meter to 100, which makes them less efficient, bro. You know why? They used to be able to get the shield down so fast before, and they were nearly insanely unstoppable because they can just keep continuously giving shields to your teammates that way. everyone would just walk on your pumpkin grounds and get killed easily. You just needed 15 absorption, and just because of this, they've been placed lower, as you can see. On quick wit, it may be unpredictable. They still have their uses. Their guns, they still do the damage. So they still kept their, their spirit. I just love that they kept their spirit. I can still feel that over there inside them, there's still a spark of determination to shield up their whole team and become supreme leaders once more. Which is why let's just say, I made them to be closer to supreme leaders. I couldn't rate them lower because they have 300 HP and they can withstand a lot of attacks. And they can also be kinda unpredictable at times with their shields. Yeah. But they're not as OP as they used to be, I'm only telling you. Shadow Olive and Void Phantom Zombie actually beats Pumpkin Zombie and Pumpkin. Yeah. So the spicy laser, basically you can aim and you just have to literally hold, click, just hold, and it just attacks. It just does a giant laser to the enemy's face for the whole aim. You can do it from a distance too right now, I guess. And my bros, it does a lot of damage. You'll be waking up with one of these classes soon, I'm telling you. And you'll be like, oh my god, my HP suddenly starts draining fast. It's because they're lasering you with their tool. No, they're not better than Flaming Olive and Lava Zombie, and I'm gonna tell you why right before I get to them. Or I can tell you right now actually. The HP, if I'm not wrong, they're the same, but there's a bit of a trick here. Because they have guns and leaps, they can do the damage faster than these two. And plus, yes, they can't really aim their laser everywhere, so if they move around, then these two will have troubles aiming around the place with their laser, because you have to move the laser around whenever they move, which gives Flaming Olive and Lava Zombie an advantage over Shadow Olive and Void Phantom Zombie. Okay. And now full beast mode. Let's move on to full beast mode section, you guys. Everyone in full beast mode, as mentioned, will do you dirty, nasty, where you will absolutely have troubles against them whenever you're facing them. So last place we got Veteran Medic Zombie and Daisy Chain. How are healers full beast mode, you may ask? They're not the damage, I'm not talking about the damage here. These two classes in particular, they do a lot of healing, which is why I placed them on full beast mode. Their healing is full beast mode and can save your whole freaking team's ass just by healing them. It's a shame Pumpkin Zombie and Pumpkin did not make it to full beast mode, but what can I do? What can I do? They just stay there for a while. I'll see if they deserve later on full beast mode. They're really not at full beast mode anymore without their 10%, without the freaking 10% absorption. They needed a 50% absorption to be full beast mode. They don't meet the requirements anymore, you understand me? Okay. So that's Daisy Chain and Veteran Medic Zombie on 4th place. 4th place. They can heal you a lot, and they can also deploy their flags, their tiny sunflowers, and heal you all the time. The 3rd place you got Flaming Olive and Lava Zombie. Spicy, they don't have a spicy laser, that's we covered, but the guns, they can shoot you much, and now in this update, they do a lot of damage, slightly, kinda, and yes, I've tested it, they do a lot of damage, which is why I placed them very close to Gatling Bean and Zombie Mutant, which are 2nd place. Gatling Bean and Zombie Mutant can shoot nearly as fast as Tomato and Tactical Zombie, but the reason why they're not as up and considered the most aggressive plants and zombies in the world Battlegrounds is because, well, their ammo is just 100 and limited, so you can be placed in the ammo disadvantage at some time, and you'll be wondering, bro, why can I not freaking kill this guy because look, he was so close to die. They do a lot of damage. That is why they're just full beast mode, and they shoot repeatedly. They come aggressively in their face. Yes, but not that aggressively, okay? They're not that aggressive as you may think, you guys. They're still full beast mode. Do not be afraid, they're still full beast mode. They cannot be more than that yet. No. Okay, so they also have the bounce tool, which allows them to bounce like the rocket classes do. Boing! And jump higher. They have a shield that can shield them for damage and gives them more advantage over most classes that are below. Sometimes even classes that are up top. But they are reckless, which is what I mean. That this is a disadvantage, because all you do all day is and hope they don't kill you. That's all you do all day. So yeah, they got second place with the damage advantage. Pretty good, I say. Yeah, pretty damn good. And now first place, you got Winter Mortar and Winter Melon Farmer. Yes, these two classes are very territorial. Yes, they are like a freaking monkey in their territory, which is like motherfucker, and tossing the melons all over the place. If they are in control points, they'll do anything to control, to just protect the control point. They'll take it back from you no matter what. These guys toss their melons mad times, but if it's just a one control point in the middle, yes, I'm talking about control points especially, because this is what game mods are good at. Winter Melon, Mortar, and Melon Farm. They do heavy damage whenever they hit you with the melons. They can be unpredictable. You see a melon there in your face, bam, you're getting slowed down, and then he shuts another melon at you, bam, you're dead. And the splash damage is immense. Once again, leaves these characters with a big advantage against most people that are not aware against melon tossers. These two classes will be the end of you if you're not careful. Yes, Winter Mortar and Winter Melon Farmer. I advise you use them in capture the control point if you're ever in trouble and you say, but we must win this. Okay, but don't use them against me. Do not fucking dare, I'll fuck you up. Okay, and now Supreme Leaders. You got Gravedigger and Portabad instead of what used to be Pumpkin Zombie and Pumpkin one time ago. Yes, guys, Gravedigger and Portabad leading their fucking world squad to victory with their stupid teleporters. They are so stupid, they are everywhere. Oh, you know how good it is to wake up with a teleport? And if you're playing as a rocket class, you cannot destroy these two teleporters. You know why? Because the rocket does no damage against teleporters. We've settled that already, hopefully. Teleporters are OP. Spawn your whole squad in, they all come in and they'll outnumber you eventually. Because this is their role. You want to spawn your portal as efficient as your teammates to come in and eventually outnumber the enemy team. And leading to a quick and aggressive victory most of the times. Yeah, both Gravedigger and Portabad have the same use right now. Although I find out Gravedigger, because he's more solid than Portabad, he does more damage. Let me tell you how you want to use Gravedigger. So basically you want to get into someone's face, or else you're not going to do the maximum amount of damage. You can outuse these classes from long range. They are stupidly bad if you use them from long range. You're gonna get close to your plant. Basically you're gonna have your gun pointed exactly into the motherfucker's head in order to do the maximum amount of damage, and in 2 shots the plant should be, or zombie should be dead. They still have that insane damage buff, but only when you get right into their face. You get what I'm saying? Not close to them. No, it's a difference. Right in their face. I'm talking about right in their face. You're gonna feel the gun. Imagine the gun, someone pointing your gun right into your fucking nose. And sorry for swearing, but trying to express myself as better as I can. And he points it in your nose. Bam! It is half of your HP gone, or maybe even the whole HP sometimes. I mentioned beside the teleporters, they also have this shield that they can raise up, and it actually surprisingly protects you against shooting. It kinda does if you stay behind it, but it basically has an invisible wall and 2 wooden pillars over there. I suspect, yeah, you should hide behind the wooden pillars because when plants or zombies aim for you, they're gonna hit the shield, and so you're gonna take no damage. That's the idea. And teleporters always spawn them in the most unpredictable possible way, and you can lead your entire team to victory. Sometimes not even I could fucking deal with any fucking Gravedigger spawning his own squad in. But if you destroy his teleporter, everything is possible. Hey, what can I say? Yeah, these are usually the supreme leaders. They're not easily... They can be easily killed. Yes, they can, but they cannot be easily predicted that they're gonna just... You're not gonna expect their... You're gonna expect their whole team backing them up pretty much, and you're gonna be in trouble if that happens. Moving on to Fighters of No Mercy. Let's just go. Fighters of No Mercy. Over the years, you've thought Yeti Zombie and Yeti Tower and Ice Power here were based on no mercy, and they remained there for quite some time, you know. Surprised. Now in Fighters of No Mercy, you got first place and second place. Second place we got Hyper Bean and Chief Zombie. Woo! These guys got an insane buff over the past years. Am I so surprisingly and pleased with the results? Jesus, they now have their rolling pin overpowered and it's not meaningless anymore. Bro, their fucking speed, when you drink the coffee by pressing Q, they gain infinite speed. They're like Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. They move right into your face and your gun disappears whenever you drink your coffee. We probably said that in the last episode, that whenever you drink the coffee, they pick up their coffee grinder and start whacking the plant with the zombie right in their face. And now this is more cool because you can get right into their face and fast. They cannot escape you anymore actually, because they are so fast. They are faster than anyone else that does not use his speed, like Green Shooter and Zombie for example, because they can use speed, and Hyper Bean and Chief Zombie can too, which makes them have the advantage over gun players, because they get in your face, smack, splat, fact, and they do for about 40 damage with each hit. 40 freaking damage whenever they hit you with the coffee grinder. That's insane. They never used to do that much damage before. Yeah. So that's a thing. They now no longer die that easily. Hyper Bean's shooting is now faster. He doesn't shoot slow anymore, and it's hard to hit. I've witnessed once. I've tried to shoot Gatling Bean, Hyper Bean, or Chief Zombie. I mean Hyper Bean in special. I could not have aimed for this little crap. Literally, it is so small, I could hardly see the hitbox or aim for it. It has the small advantage. I can't believe it. But everything dies, especially them. They're not sadly invincible, but it makes them pretty unmerciful, if I have to say like that. They come in your face with a coffee grinder and they shoot you. But the coffee grinder is all that counts here. They definitely got better over the time. I have to say, you guys, give them some credit, like legit. And you got first place also Dizzy Daisy and Hypnozombie. Dizzy Daisy is sadly no more in the game. Instead of Dizzy Daisy you have Magic Spore. So this is kinda a bit outdated playlist, I know, but it's okay. Let's just imagine this as being Magic Spore, because Magic Spore is Dizzy Daisy in fact. We kinda know that, right? So Dizzy Daisy and Hypnozombie, Magic Spore and Hypnozombie are first place. The damage inflicted, it's what I call havens. I used to use Target Zombie. You remember by the times we still had Target Zombie and Football Zombie, they used to do insane amount of damage. They're still not, they're very close to that, okay? These days the Hypnozombie are still the only two shotgun classes that remain in the whole Battlegrounds franchise and have not gotten removed or nerfed whatsoever. It still works. I've tried it out, even though I might have said they got a bit nerfed. No, they still do the damage. Get into someone's face and trust me, they're still gonna do like half of their HP gun if you're lucky. No, okay, you need to waste for about 4 times shooting at someone, or 5 times sometimes, but they do immense damage. So really recommend you play with them, because they are kinda unmerciful. They leave their opponents with no other options, and this is how you get the advantage. They're also apparently, they can be hard to hit because they're fast. Not as fast as Hyper Beam and Chief Zombie, but gives them the damage advantage, which is all they're good for. Okay, yeah. Love these two classes also. So Champions of Battlegrounds. Let's go, you guys. Champions of Battlegrounds. Have you ever seen this rubric, this spot at all? The Champions of Battlegrounds is basically the spot where only two classes, I mean one plant and one zombie can take it. No, you'll never see me add like 2-1. Same thing as Supreme Leaders. Only one class in particular is allowed to be Supreme Leaders, like Gravedigger and Portabad, and over here Yeti Zombie and Ice Power. Let me tell you why these guys are the Champions of Battlegrounds. Now ignoring all the memes that I did on Yeti Zombie, that does not matter. If you use their Ice Power properly, it can serve you as a mean cover, literally letting you escape. They are extremely fast, accurate. They always hit their target, no matter from what distance you are. They do 20 damage per hit. They actually do, yes, they do 20 damage per hit, per ammo. I'm not joking, they are OP. They are OP, still OP, they've always been OP, and they've always just gotten more exaggerated during time, you know. They're the Champions of Battlegrounds we all know and love, you guys. You gotta appreciate them for what they are. They're doing a lot of things, they're doing a lot of damage. They have 300 HP, advantage over the majority of classes. Yes, they are the big deal in Battlegrounds. They are the big deal. I'm a fan of them. Okay. Possibly the most aggressive plants and zombies in the world, Battlegrounds, the last one. And the most insane spot for any plant or zombie to ever be at, you guys. Am I sure about this? Am I sure to make this spot over here where it says police possibly the most aggressive plants and zombies in the world Battlegrounds? Yes, I'm sure. Because the zombies and the plants that you're gonna see here are basically unstoppable. They can get past their full potential if you know how to use them properly, that is. If you don't, then they'll be situated for around here somewhere. Yeah, on lower tiers. So these classes, let me make you understand. They basically are that strong. But you need to know how to use them, or else this is not gonna be good for everyone. You tell me? But their desired spot is actually this. Okay, and now let's see why that is. That they are so freaking strong, stronger than anyone else probably. So we got Jellybean and Sweet Zombie. You would not have expected yet the Zombie really thought to be here, no. Because they're not still the most aggressive. They are deadly, they are very deadly, but they're not the most aggressive. He got Jellybean and Sweet Zombie, so they can just come in your face and shoot repeatedly ice creams at your face, like sapping you in ice cream and even slowing you down. Yep, and they have their healing cone. Their healing cone recovers their whole freaking HP whenever you're freaking fighting someone. This class is so aggressive. It can withstand an entire army, nearly an entire army. It has at its disposal the healing cone and the snow one, which makes a breeze, an icy breeze, appear to the enemy and slows everyone down that is hit by the breeze. They all get slowed down by Jellybean and Sweet Zombie. Their survival rate is 10%. You basically, whenever you're fighting someone who knows how to play this character like I do, you'll end up never dying with it actually, because you can always be having ways of saving yourself. Dealing damage is not a problem for them, because they repeatedly shoot ice cream. Like I said, they do heavy damage. They do about 30 damage whenever you hit someone with the ice cream, and it is insane. Okay, moving on to Tomato and Tactical Zombie. Oh my god, you might have thought Jelly Bean and Sweet Zombie are gonna be first place, but y'all, opinions have changed and the power levels have also changed. Okay, talking mainly about their potential. Jelly Bean and Sweet Zombie potential are not high enough to be considered the most strongest, but their potential are high enough to make them pretty much survive. Yeah, exactly. So third place we have Tomato and Tactical Zombie. Guys, I haven't been sure about this. I'm feeling like Jelly Bean and Sweet Zombie would deserve to be third place instead of Tomato and Tactical Zombie. But once I've seen how much insane damage Tactical Zombie and Tomato can do, I've changed my opinion. So basically, you can root to the spot and start the rapid shooting. Has for about 400 or 300 ammo, and right now you can do a lot of damage. It's different from what it used to be. So, I just fought against, okay, the reason why they are there, it's because I fought Jelly Bean with Tactical Zombie, and Tactical Zombie won. I'm not sure if we should take consideration of that. Okay, here, let's do a small edit. I'm still not okay with the fact, because they cannot move. At least Jelly Bean and Sweet Zombie can move. They can stay there though, because the damage, whenever you're facing these guys, they do a lot of damage. So don't underestimate them. How many times have I said that? Give them a try, and if you play them wise, this can prove the most effective class out of all. And it has the ammo advantage over Gatling Bean and Zombie Mutant, which is why Gatling Bean and Zombie Mutant fail to achieve possibly the most aggressive plants in Zombie in the world game. These guys shoot pretty aggressively. They're like should I have done Gatling Bean and Zombie Mutant instead of them? No, I'm pretty sure I did what's right, because the Tactical and Tomato are still much deadlier. They must be, come on, I'm pretty sure they are. And second place we got Lightbulb and Spotlight Zombie. Okay. Lightbulb and Spotlight Zombie have actually gotten out of control. They've actually gotten out of control. Their stun is working efficiently. You stun your targets, they're rooting to the spot, they're stunned, they're not able to move. They're just terminated once you do that. And literally, just start moving around them to disorient them, and they're gonna, if you use it properly, they're not gonna be able to aim for you no matter what. This pass is literally undead and invincible. At their full potential, they can stun everyone and they can just keep going. They have the health regeneration from, because when you press E, your health starts regenerating extremely fast. In fact, thrice as fast as it used to regenerate. If you also have the health regeneration brought with Robux, of course. So Lightbulb and Spotlight Zombie are extremely not to be messed with. And now is the time for y'all to realize that Pin Shooter and Zombie are not what you may think. They are the best classes in the world Battlegrounds. Am I to be believed? Well, time will tell, because I've tried them. Their potential So believe me, their potential is something you really don't want to be messing with. These two classes, the Bench Shooter and Zombie, are like Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. They move fast, they have the speed advantage, they can shoot you fast, and they still have that reload bar where after you reload once, they reload their gun extremely fast and just keep shooting at you. You can also use their grenade tactically. If you toss the grenade very tactically, basically an opponent cannot expect it. It's just gonna walk over it. Just toss it, be sure about yourself. Be like, okay, I'm gonna toss it over here and surely someone is just gonna walk on. Just watch. Like I did a few times, and they literally just walked onto it without realizing I had even tossed the grenade. You can get for about 3 or 4 kills with a grenade. You can just absolutely annihilate the whole team just by using Bench Shooter and Zombie. At their full potential, these two classes can outmatch even Lightweight or Spotlight Zombie from a distance just by shooting and moving around them. Who would have thought? These classes have such a big history behind them as well. They used to be, even in the older updates, the first characters in the whole Battleground franchise to make it all the way to the top. Sometimes miracle happens, you guys. Miracles happen, and even the weakest class is supposed to be, they reach the very top. So Bench Shooter and Zombie, for someone who knows how to play them well, are not to be messed with, are extremely deadly, dangerous, and they can be uncounterable. Tell you what, they can be really uncountable. I just played as Bench Shooter and I absolutely love the fact that I was the only one doing something in my team. For about 5 players were in the other team, captured all the control points. I kept killing them, okay? I kept killing them, and at the end, I had the advantage. Nobody was able to kill me. You basically just want to spin around with this thing. Spin around, motherfucker, spin around, spin around, spin around, and they're not gonna be able to just aim you no matter what. You've got the high ground. You've got the freaking high ground. You can move. You can touch for days. You can just repeatedly shoot everyone in your sight. Don't be afraid. These two classes have the power and the ability to do so. You literally have all you need right here. An entire army in one plant and one zombie. Woo! By the end of the day, you're gonna make everyone in the server leave because of how annoying these two classes are. They stand no chance against them, man. Like I said, these classes over here, use them properly, they're gonna be your best friend, your friend for life. Use them crappily though, and they're not gonna be anything else but just garbage. But yeah, like I said, they deserve this. They literally deserve to be the first zombies in the war game. I have no regrets. They desire this. They deserve it. They've proved me that they have it in them. So, as a reward, I praise them this high. Gosh, you guys, how much explaining there had to be done. I hope I explained everything. I managed to cover everything. Because, wow, I actually struggled to explain all this, didn't I? I hope I was very convincing. I do apologize if some of them still you might not agree with everything. It's just okay. Eventually you'll see I'll get it, and it will be 10%, because right now it might be approximately, not all classes might desire their place, but the majority of them that I've placed, they do desire where they are right now. So don't you even worry. I placed soul and heart into this. So yeah, it is taught very well. I've been thinking about every aspect. There you have it, you guys. The Guardians vs. Graves Battlegrounds aggressive tier list. Yeah. So now you know what to expect. Now you know which class is bad, how much determination each class has, what power level they have, how much they can really prove powerful, like these classes do, and things like that. Classes that have a lot of potential usually. Yep. So from classes that have a lot of potential all the way down to classes that have no potential at all and are just meant for the fun of it. Alright. Don't forget to like this video, guys. I hope you appreciate my tier list, and see you all later. Continuously, hope you have a fantastic Christmas holiday. Year 2020 is coming, by the way, so happy festivities and awesome to you all. I'll be making sure to provide you with even more epic videos, so stay tuned. Yeah!